A German pilot is wearing a blind flight training device on his head. The handheld acoustic device appears to have been used to detect the direction of enemy aircraft or airplane engine sounds before radar became widespread. Women working in fish processing are bending over large wooden barrels to sprinkle salt, preparing the herring for preservation. Fannie Mills, known as the Ohio Bigfoot Girl, had Milroy disease, which caused severe swelling in her legs, and later performed in sideshows. A group of dancers are wearing unique clock-shaped costumes. The elaborate clock costumes are designed to cover the dancers' bodies, creating a striking visual effect on stage. A woman is experiencing a steam bath, a method used for beauty treatment or health therapy. A Victorian-era couple on a tandem tricycle. 3 Japanese women wearing traditional kimonos are sitting on a motorized tricycle. A classic Fiat 500 is carrying a large amount of luggage on its roof for a summer vacation in Italy. The roof load includes a large basket that may contain wine, cardboard boxes, and a baby stroller, reflecting the way Italian families traveled for holidays. Annie Edson Taylor was the first person to survive going over Niagara Falls inside a wooden barrel. She performed this daring stunt on her birthday in search of fame and financial security for her later years. A powerhouse mechanic is working on a steam pump. A pioneering motorhome. The vehicle features a wooden cabin with a sloped roof, giving it the appearance of a small house on wheels. It is equipped with basic amenities for short trips and camping. A staged double-exposure photograph by photographer Dickinson V. Alley. The giant lightning bolts were photographed beforehand in a darkroom, and the film was later exposed again, with Tesla sitting safely reading a book. No electrical current was running through the generator while he was posing. Behind the scenes of the Godzilla monster film. The Godzilla suit used in the film weighed about 100 kilograms and was made with a framework of bamboo rods and wire. Scientist Vladimir K. Zworykin, a Russian-American engineer, is demonstrating a television system using a cathode ray tube. A porter service that carried intoxicated guests home safely in baskets. A uniquely designed automobile. The vehicle has a body divided into 2 separate sections connected by a hinge joint, improving its maneuverability. Construction workers are working on top of the North Tower of the World Trade Center in New York City. The performance, Flexible Grandma. A woman performs at extreme contortion pose, folding her body tightly enough to fit inside a small wooden cabinet. A man is slamming his head into a wall to test the strength and durability of a helmet. A model of the Atlas space station. The model is made of transparent plastic, allowing the internal structure and a miniature astronaut figure at the center to be seen. People are having a picnic in the middle of a car-free highway in the Netherlands. To reduce fuel consumption, the Dutch government banned cars from driving on Sundays for a period of 3 months. A homeschooling scene in the United States. A sharecropper mother is teaching her children letters and numbers at home. A giant southern elephant seal is being given a snow bath by a zoo worker. Danish Arctic explorer Peter Freuchen and his wife. He is wearing a massive polar bear fur coat. Freuchen was famous for his enormous stature, standing about 2 meters tall. Duke Kahanamoku, the pioneer who introduced surfing to the world. portable acoustic locating device. 2 German soldiers are wearing bulky listening devices designed to amplify distant sounds in order to detect enemy aircraft. The woman in the image is using a box camera in a room with floral wallpaper and a display shelf filled with many other photographs. The world's first handheld mobile phone was the Motorola Dynatac prototype, commonly referred to as the brick phone because of its large size and weight. Inside the passenger cabin of a commercial airplane, the aircraft used wicker seats to reduce weight as much as possible, allowing the plane to take off with limited engine power. An amateur tattoo contest in Paris. A woman is showing the tattoo on her back while the men around her watch. A businessman and his secretary decided to move their entire office, including desks, chairs, and a typewriter, into the cool water of a swimming pool so they could continue working during a record-breaking heat wave sweeping across Europe. The Serpentine Dance by American dancer Loie Fuller. She used flowing white silk costumes several meters long and colorful stage lighting to create mesmerizing visual effects. A covered woman is being guided by a man wearing a crown of thorns during a religious penitent ritual in San Juan de los Lagos, Mexico. 2 children are sharing a bottle of soda, each using their own straw, reflecting kindness and affection. 3 men wearing ballet tutu costumes are standing at a bar counter. Workers are assembling and testing typewriter components on the production line at the Olivetti factory in Ivrea. A street broom vendor. The seller is carrying a large number of brooms tied into bundles over his shoulder, a method commonly used in the past to transport handmade goods. A woman is stomping grapes by foot, a traditional method used to extract juice without crushing the seeds and making the wine bitter. A French onion seller selling goods on the street. A woman is lying down while a brown bear steps on her back as a form of massage, a unique folk therapy method performed by bear trainers. 2 men are working on a vintage robot. The robot is about 2.1 meters tall, weighs 140 kilograms, and is capable of moving its head, waving its hand, and responding to 11 different command codes. A family is strolling through the city. They are dressed in elegant, neat attire. The child is strapped with a large pillow on the back to reduce injury when falling on ice. A female photographer is standing on a precarious scaffolding, suspended above a rooftop to take photos of the city. Berlin, Germany. A cow is carrying 7 children to school, her daily duty. Hindenburg airship disaster, 1937. The German Zeppelin LZ-129. Hindenburg caught fire and exploded while attempting to dock. The accident killed 35 people out of 97 on board, along with 1 ground crew member. Casting session for black cats for the horror film Tales of Terror. Hundreds of cats participated. The lead role was ultimately given to a professionally trained cat. The boy is wearing a homemade cardboard rocket model. It has the words Apollo 11 on it, imitating the famous spacecraft. Space exploration has always captivated humanities. Augustin Mouchot's solar power generator. The device uses a large parabolic reflector to concentrate sunlight, producing steam to power an engine. a pioneering effort in harnessing solar energy. A performer in a triadic ballet performance, the costume was designed to restrict the dancer's movement, creating a satirical effect toward traditional opera and theatrical performances. A unicycle. The rider sits inside the wheel's circle instead of on top, like a traditional unicycle bicycle. French touring limousine with an unusually long triple berline body, separate compartment doors, arched windows, side lanterns, and a rear luggage rack. Elderly women are having fun on a Caterpillar thrill ride at an amusement park in Blackpool, England. Former First Lady of the United States, Betty Ford. She is standing on a large table in the cabinet room of the White House. A high-risk balancing performance by acrobat John "Jammy" Reynolds. He balances on the back legs of a Thonet chair, which is stacked on another chair and a table. He performs this stunt at a height equivalent to 20 stories. The Le Carrosse car attracts the attention of a crowd in Paris, featuring an aluminum body and a mirrored lower section. A woman is hanging laundry on the dike in Volendam, a famous fishing village in the Netherlands. Everyday life and natural scenery. A man is wearing a homemade hat made from a Tide laundry detergent box, decorated with a tiny clothesline, at a bizarre costume contest. This is auto polo, a variation of traditional polo that replaces horses with cars. Two teams drive modified cars to push a giant ball weighing about 50 kilograms towards the opponent's goal. 61. Echer Dagan, a well-known mathematics and physics teacher, used the image of surfing to explain complex concepts such as wave physics in a more interesting and easier to understand way for students. An acoustic locator for detecting enemy aircraft. The operator wears headphones, rotates the device, and relies on sound to estimate the direction and distance of aircraft in the sky. A zoo director attempts to convince an escaped chimpanzee named Sami to return after it escaped twice, gaining media attention and becoming a symbol of resistance in Yugoslavia. Children are playing can stilts. The cans are pierced on both sides and threaded with a string so that players can stand on them and lift the cans along with their feet while moving. This game helps develop balance and dexterity in children. A child is wearing a large flower basket on their back, standing in front of a puppy sitting on vintage suitcases. A sweet moment between a child and a small dog, evoking a sense of a journey or an adventure. A traffic police officer is stopping cars to allow a mother cat to safely carry her kitten across the road. Passengers are reading newspapers on the Staten Island Ferry in New York. A female trolley bus driver is trying to reconnect the trolley poles of the bus to the overhead power lines. A women's athletics competition. The development of women's sports and the breaking of social barriers regarding women's clothing and physical activity. Inside the Cincinnati Public Library, the library is known for its 5 levels of cast-iron book stacks, checkered marble floors, and a grand skylight ceiling. Blanche Stewart Scott, one of the first pioneering female aviators to fly solo in the United States, is sitting in a Curtiss biplane. A dog is secretly eating ice cream behind a boy's back, while 2 girls standing nearby watch with amusement. 2 women are operating a shell casing stamping machine at a British munitions factory. British designer Benjamin Bowden is presenting a prototype of his futuristic bicycle. Female characters are sitting in a sex education class in the film The Wild Party. A scene from the 1962 classic film To Kill a Mockingbird, showing one person pushing a tire while another person is sitting inside the tire. A person is practicing ski sailing, a sport that combines skiing and sailing. A street vendor is carrying a tall pole loaded with rolls of toilet paper, calling out to sell toilet paper. Street cleaner workers in England use hand carts to collect trash and manually sweep the streets with brooms. A joyful moment between a little girl, a cat, and a dog through a wooden fence. The close bond and innocent connection between young children and animals. Trio of women walking down the street in Marshall, Texas, wearing their finest dresses. The tallest man in human history. He reached a height of 2.72 meters and weighed about 223 kilograms when he died at the age of 22. An elephant named Cam is pushing the baby stroller of Yvonne Cruz, the daughter of an animal trainer, at Addison Road Station when the Bertram Mills Circus arrived in London. A composite photograph of former U.S. President Theodore Roosevelt riding a moose swimming across a river by the Underwood and Underwood Company. Working scene in an industrial sewing workshop. The work tables are equipped with task lights, large spools of thread, and electrical wiring systems mounted under the tables. Two technicians are repairing an animatronic figure, revealing the internal mechanical structure, including cables and mechanical components required to create movement. An elevator-style parking garage in Chicago, United States. This structure, known as a paternoster parking system, uses a continuous chain of platforms to lift cars upward. A 1895 railway accident at Montparnasse Station in Paris, where a locomotive crashed through the buffer stop, crossed a square, hit a station wall, and ended up standing upright on the street. A child is standing on the back of a tamed alligator at the Los Angeles Alligator Farm, a popular tourist attraction where children could ride, play with, and take photos with real alligators. Actress Dorothy Gulliver portrays Humpty Dumpty, wearing a large egg-shaped costume and posing with her head and legs exposed for an Easter celebration. A family and a dog are standing securely on a pile of luggage behind a woman on a motorcycle in London. A Ngarrindjeri mother in Australia with her child. The mother is wrapped in a cloak made of animal skin. Railway workers are operating a handcar, a small rail vehicle powered by human effort on the tracks. Local boys are clinging to the back of a moving public cable tram.